Love and gold. 19th century imperialism was more physically brutal than the imperialism of today, but it was also far more obvious. Today, the North does not extract love from the South by force. There are no colonial officers in tan helmets, no invading armies, no ships bearing arms sailing off to the colonies. Instead, we see brigades of third world women pushing baby carriages and walking with elderly clients on streets or sitting beside them in first world parks. The new emotional imperialism does not, when we exclude sex trade, come from the barrel of a gun. Women choose to migrate for domestic work, but they choose it because economic pressures force them. And surprisingly, more women than men migrant workers stay in the North. In staying, these mothers remain separated from their children. An estimated 30% of Filipino children, some 8 million, live in households where at least one parent has gone overseas. The nanny cannot be in 2 places at once. Her day has only so many hours. In a sense, time and energy are resources, like minerals extracted from the earth. Love is also a resource, but a renewable one. For the more we love and are loved, the more deeply we can love. Thus, love is not fixed in the same way that most material resources are fixed. It creates more of itself. And we're talking then of a global heart transplant, and one that would bear on lives of many people for years to come. Today, migration creates not a white man's burden, but a dark child's burden.
So, what could we in the first world do? We could raise the value of caring work itself so that whoever does it gets more rewards for it. Care in this case would no longer be such a pass-on job. If men shared the care of family members worldwide, care would spread laterally instead of being passed down a social class ladder. If we want developed societies with women doctors, political leaders, teachers, bus drivers, and computer programmers, we will need qualified people to give loving care to their children. It may be true that a Filipino is the person to provide it, so long as her own children come with her, or otherwise receive all the care they need. We need to value care as our most precious resource, to notice where it comes from, and to care where it ends up. For these days, the personal is global.